Good evening and welcome to Philcraft. My name's Hammy and today we're going to be continuing our Hearthstone for Beginners series. We've worked our way through most of the practice decks now. I'm going to jump in and say that I've actually already played against the Paladin and also the remaining deck whose name I can't even remember. But we're going to jump in and quickly have a game against those now, just to round out the first in the First Impressions series. So we're still in practice mode. If you first jumped into Hearthstone, I fully recommend that you play in practice. You play all of the decks against all of the decks, really get used to them and see what's going on, and then that way you're well prepared if you want to go into play mode or into the arena afterwards. So without further ado, let's get going. I'm just going to quickly hit update on my Twitch, make sure we're all recording, and then I'll jump straight into the game and we'll get straight on with playing. Fantastic, let's go! So I've been playing around with priests so far. As you can see, I've got to about level 15, a few golden cards, and after this, if we've got time, we will jump into the arena for a bit, and we'll also jump into some play mode games as well. After you've played for a while, you can actually unlock expert level opponents, so I'm not sure what the expert bots are like, I've not played them yet, but any practice offline is always good practice, so let's go. As of yet, I've yet to play the Paladin on this series, and also the Shaman as well. So let's go for Paladin first and see what an expert Paladin is like. If you have any questions while we're playing along, just drop us a shout in the chat. I'll try my best to get back to you. I'm going second, I have an extra card, and this is a custom priest deck that I've made. It's got a couple of extra cards in, nothing crazy at the moment, no masses of rares or anything like that. I pulled my first legendary from a pack that I'd love to drop in, and I really should have done before playing this game, but as it's a bot, let's see how it goes. Okay, so starting hand, naturally you want a bunch of low level cards to play quite quickly. Novice Engineer, nice and early, that's good. Holy Smite, so I can control the field a bit with those. I'm not going to play Lord of the Arena for a while, so I'm going to switch that out. Let's see what the Paladin has got for us. A Gold Footman with Taunt. That's a really good start.
The light protects me.
What have we got? Okay, so Paladin deck has got minions with Divine Shield. Now Divine Shield is an ability, if I just mouse over it, shows that the first time that a minion takes damage you ignore it. So it's effectively, just like in the game, a free shield. You can trigger that by attacking it, it can trigger it by attacking you, but it's basically whenever the actual minion would take some damage itself to start with. Cool, so first go for me. There's not much that's going to do to me, not much he's going to do to me. For right or for wrong, I always like getting out something with Taunt quite early on, just to make sure that I've got a bit of a barrier up between my hero and any minions to take a bit of damage. As you can see in hand, I've also got a lot of low stuff that can come out quite early. I've got a guaranteed extra card draw, next go with another Novice Engineer. If I got something that was a 3-play, I could always try and grab that. And let's see what we've got in turn. Oh, just a little bit of an overlay tweak there, so sorry if this is freezing. That should be okay now. He's dropped a secret. I don't think we've seen any secrets in this series so far. A secret is a card that basically you play face down and it has some kind of effect. So obviously this Paladin knows what his secret is. I will only find out when I play whatever triggers it. So for example, it could be something like if your opponent plays a spell, nullify that spell. If your opponent plays a minion, summon a similar minion with the same abilities or something like that. Okay, well, I got turn 2. I've got lots and lots. I don't know what that is. There's nothing can do to me. I think I'm going to keep drawing cards. There's also nothing from a 3 that I could use the coin to get out on turn 2. So we may as well keep drawing cards. I'm not going to trade my tank for the time being. A Youthful Brewmaster. Let's do a damage to him for now. I'm not too worried about... Oh, when your hero takes damage, there we go. So that was the secret. When your hero takes damage, deal that much damage to the enemy hero. Hunters have secrets. Mages also have secrets. And Paladins. A bit of a trade there, and it's my go. So what we got here, a 3, Divine Shield, so she'll do some damage. I could trigger her shield with something. Let's have a look. You'll have to excuse me if there are any fireworks going off in the background. It's a combination of bonfire night and Diwali also around the local area, so there's lots of reasons for people celebrating. Deal 2 damage. That will get negated by Divine Shield. I could trigger with that, but that's going to wipe me out as well. I could return a minion with my Youthful Brewmaster. That might be an option. Or if I would just want to keep drawing cards. He's gotten rid of my tank. There's no real reason for me to return the Novice Engineer if I drop the Brewmaster, but at the same time he would actually, at least, in fact anything that attacks is going to knock something out first go. Okay, I'm going to keep drawing. I've still got one left. Light Warden, that's an amazing card. Whenever a character is healed, gain 2 attack, that can get very bulky very quickly, but I'd rather give that a bit more health. So for the time being, I'm going to drop against my better judgment.
Drink with me, friends.
Take one of those back into my hand. And let's let a bit of damage down. Ouch. Change the health of all minions to 1. And with his bubble, that means he's not going anywhere for a while as well. That was a nice pick off there of my nice trade for my heavier minion. Okay, with 4/4, I've got some Holy Smites, so I'm not too worried about zapping things off the board. Healing him will let me draw a card with Northshire Priest there. I'm gonna slight overkill, but at least it means I can continue my setup quite nicely. I'm going to drop a Northshire Priest. Power Word Shield, generally better for bigger minions, but it can be quite nice for protecting your Northshire Priest as well. Add a bit of health to that, and that actually counts as a heal, so it gives me that additional card. And I've got Inner Fire now. Inner Fire and Divine Spirit. Divine Spirit doubles the health of a minion for 1 mana, and then Inner Fire basically mirrors attack to be equal to health, so you can very cheaply with those 2 cards buff up a minion to something pretty big and beastie pretty quickly. On tanky minions, things with Taunt, it's really, really solid as well. Okay, I've got 1 mana left to go. I could smite that out the way. I've got both of these guys tapped and ready to go. I could go and attack a bit with that maybe. Could do some damage. I'm going to keep the smite just in case I need to pick something off. I could drop a Light Warden, but then that's quite vulnerable because I've got no tanks. That feels that will be nicer later in the game. I'm just going to do a quick trade. Oh, I could make a tanky Northshire Priest. You know what, for fun. Let's do it. I wouldn't normally attack with this. Well, what's he doing? All minions lose Divine Shield and gain 3/3 for each shield lost. So obviously that would have been better if he had some Divine Shields on the table. Destroy a minion with Thrilless Attack. One reason you have to love Priest decks. Cards like this just make control of your field so much easier. It's a nasty little threat got rid of. Oh, got options. I can just keep drawing. I could lay a lot of damage down on the hero as well. 10 damage pretty quickly. You know what? In the interests of rapidity and getting things going, I'm going to see. Ooh, I'm still going to keep him in hand.
Right away.
I'm just going to keep the pressure on. There's nothing tanking me, so why not?
To Northrend.
Charge and Divine Shield. That's going to hurt quick. Okay, there we go. He's done the trade. And what was summoned here? Argent Commander. No, he's still up. Okay. 2 damage. It's not going to get me too far against him. I can't heal anything to get us for attack. Darksteel Healer might be quite nice just to drop down. Okay, at least that'll trade if he goes for it. And I'm going to deal a couple of damage. Just to
Job's done.
weaken that up in case I can get something to pick it off.
Is my shield.
So there's some tanky things coming out now. That's going to be a pain. What does this secret do when you're over? Oh, okay. That's painful. And he gets his bubble back. Okay, that was a nice little combo. So if you saw there, he redeemed his minion and then attacked with it again, and because it had the bubble it stayed alive, so he could heal that up now if he wanted to. 2 or less attack, that's not going to help me. I can't take control of anything. A Light Warden is not going to help. Actually, I'm not in the best of situations. I kind of lost field control here. I can get something tanky up, which feels good. I may as well get a Light Warden up as well. So if I need to heal something, at least I can start buffing up that Light Warden. Ouch! That hurts. And he got his bubble. So the Consecrate is really coming out now, and that is trouble. I could do with a Shadow Word Pain right about now. I can't take control of anything on the field. I can't heal a minion. I could drop both of these, but they'll both just die. I'm going to put that out as a bait. Sadly, I can't take control of anything on the field with it. If I put that out, it's just going to get one-shotted by probably a Sunwalker for not much return. I think I'm just going to have to tap on the table, see what happens next roll. Yeah, this guy's deck's coming up pretty quick now. And suddenly I'm in pain with a secret down as well, so he's got no cards, but
Reporting for duty.
Suddenly my deck's gone quiet. Aha! Another wonderful priest card. Thank you very much. Mind control. He's got a no, he's at total health. Okay. So what can I do here? I can pick off this guy. He'd have to trade with his bubble minion. If I heal the minion, I can draw a card next turn anyway. I can drop that, so I probably don't want to risk dropping that now.
Give that minion a turn to get ready. I don't have enough mana.
Nope, I'm going to stop being a noob. There's nothing else I can do there. Oof, that's going to be... You can see the Paladin combos coming out now.
Reporting for duty.
Thank goodness. Well, this is actually one of the problems with priests. You've got a card in Shadow Word Pain that destroys anything with 3 attack or less. Shadow Word Death means you can kill anything with 5 attack or more. So if people play a bunch of cards against you that have exactly 4 attack, then you're in trouble. I can't heal a minion, I can't kill anything. I could put this out as bait. Next turn he does 4, 8, 10 to me. This is not so good. I could drop the cleric, but he'll kill the cleric anyway. So this is where anything would be nice. But this could be a good game.
Glory to the Sindora.
This could very much be a good game. There is nothing in my deck that I think is going to take all of those off next game. That will let me survive 1 trade. Oop. This is not good.
The gates are open.
So that's it. That's great. That's just great.
Is someone injured?
I could have not Shadow Word Death even, so. And reducing the health to 1, look, doesn't actually let me heal it back up again. So that is a good game. I'm actually going to concede to the computer.
You have bested.
That's a very sad concession. Anyway, I hope that gave you a bit of a first look at the Paladin deck. So what you saw there was lots of secrets coming in, various things that debuff you and sort of slow you down. You saw a couple of redemptions and repentances, so things reducing the health to 1. The secrets coming into play of resurrecting minions, and a bit of use of Divine Shield. So attack with something, get it resurrected, attack with it again. With the Divine Shield you can almost have it's almost a semi-Wind Fury style arrangement. So thanks very much for tuning into that. Sorry it was a defeat. I'm now going to go and play the last tutorial deck that I haven't done a video of so far, and that will be for the Shaman.